it's Rachel, and today it is very gloomy outside. It is the last day of January, so hopefully this really cold, gloomy weather doesn't go on for too much longer. I think I actually saw like little baby trying to snowflakes, but like they were melting pretty much as soon as they hit the ground and they were very wet. So definitely not snowing right now, but very ugly outside. And so today I wanted to take this opportunity to do something indoors and show you guys everything that I'm growing for 2020. So these are all of my seeds from last year, and I probably won't really be using any of them because most of them are Walmart seeds. And after watching a video from Jess over at Roots and Refuge, I just thought about what I was supporting buying seeds from places like Lowe's and Walmart, and also I felt kind of bored with all of these like really standard varieties of things. So pretty much everything that I am growing is going to be Baker Creek. Where to start? Let's go ahead and start with some of the smaller things. As you may have seen in a previous video of mine, I'm growing the round black Spanish radish. And also I have currently sprouted my scarlet kale. And pretty soon I'll be putting some carrots in the ground. I'll probably only do these two varieties, the new Carota and the Ox Heart. And for summer, I also have the Uzbek Golden. This one apparently will be able to stand up to the hotter temperatures, so it's going to get a much later spring planting than the rest of the carrots. Probably I will take these carrots out of the ground before I put these ones in their place. So I'll get 2 carrot harvests this year if everything goes well. Additionally, I'll be planting spotted bee balm. I've never grown this before, but I'm hoping that it'll not only look really pretty, but also really help with the pollination in my garden. I've got 2 varieties of summer spinach here, New Zealand and red Malabar. And these 2 also stand up to the heat a little bit better, so I'm waiting to plant them just a little bit so that I can get some of the spring stuff out and put these in their place. And this red Malabar actually I think is very interesting because it's a vining spinach, and it's going to produce these cute little like blackish purple fruits that are like technically edible but maybe not the best, mainly ornamental, and I'm just really looking forward to having super pretty salad greens in my garden. I'll be growing cilantro again this year. I actually still have some cilantro growing right outside, and it's been doing fine all winter. Apparently this is the perfect weather for it. So I've had fresh cilantro for all my guacamole needs all winter long. Also currently sprouting basil lettuce leaf variety. I'm sprouting now so that I can propagate my plants in time for summer, so that I have to use up less seeds. And I'm also growing stevia for the first time. This is one of those purchases that I was just like, I saw it and I was like, that looks cool. Let's go ahead and try it. I have no idea what to expect from that, but we'll just see where it takes us. I'll also be growing some Tom Thumb peas. And I chose this variety because I don't really have too much trellis space in my garden. And these plants stay very short and they shouldn't need trellising. So I'll be able to just kind of put them wherever and not have to worry about them too much. This is my beans stack. I've got black beans, the Chinese red noodle. I'm actually extra excited about these ones. Dragon's tongue, because, well, they were pretty. I saw these 1,500-year-old cave beans and I thought they also looked very pretty. So of course I bought them. And same for these ones that I'm not going to try and pronounce because that's a lot of Spanish for me. But these also are just gorgeous, and really my big goal this year was to have a very colorful garden. Hopefully these will all help contribute to that. So let's move on to tomatoes. I am going to grow the orange hat tomato. This is the only determinate tomato that I'm planting, and I got it basically just to see how it goes. It looks like a cute little ornamental that I could just like place around in little areas that maybe end up empty because, you know, of this or that, something died off that shouldn't have, and still get a little bit of production from that area. In terms of my big vining tomatoes, I've got the Rebecca Allen, Hungarian Heart, Amish Paste, Mortgage Lifter, which a lot of my friends have seen this seed packet and are like, what are you growing now? Cherokee Purple. And I also have here a Tomatillo, a purple one. And this one I'm growing. I've never grown tomatillos before, and I've never really eaten them either. But my mom, as she's aged, has become more and more sensitive to tomatoes, but she can still eat tomatillos. And since tomatoes were one of her favorite things to eat, I'm going to try and grow these tomatillos so that I can make her this special salsa recipe that I learned last year, and she can actually enjoy it. So that's why I'm growing these tomatillos. And then I have two more stacks. These are sweet peppers and spicy peppers. Sweet peppers, I have Lesia. This one I almost didn't get. It was out of stock almost every time I went to try and buy it, and as soon as I saw it was in stock, I was like, give it to me. It's such a pretty like heart shape when it's growing. And you can see on the package it says overpacked due to low germination, 41%. So it's probably going to be really difficult to sprout and grow, and hopefully I can at least get one plant of this. Additionally, I'm growing Huayna Mulata. Again, this is a pretty pepper that I'm growing mostly because it's pretty. Du d'Espagne. These are very big, so hopefully that'll be a good fajitas pepper. This one, I don't even want to butcher that for you guys. Just another pretty sweet pepper. This one I also cannot pronounce, but I actually chose it because it is native to Nicaragua, and my roommate right now is dating somebody who was born in Nicaragua. So I thought that that would be just a nice little thing to grow. And then I have Zulu, which again is mostly chosen for the color and the variety it'll add. And then for hot peppers, we have, of course, Tabasco. These ones I grew from a plant that I got at the store last year. Made some Tabasco sauce, was really happy with that, so I definitely want to continue with these. Serrano peppers. These ones are like the special ingredient in that salsa I was talking about, so I want to make sure to have plenty of these around. I've got the jigsaw pepper. This one is mainly an ornamental. I might even put it out in the front garden instead of out back with everything else, just because it's supposed to be so pretty. I have Anaheim. This one's more mild, so hopefully this will be good for cooking, stirring into fajitas. Because believe it or not, even though I have like a pile of hot peppers here, my spicy tolerance is only just now starting to become like a normal person's. I have the jalapenos, very large. Jalapenos are the pepper that I use in a recipe with my boyfriend. And so I really want to grow something that I can contribute to that recipe that we cook like all the time. The Sugar Rush Peach. I've never had a hot pepper that is also kind of sweet, probably, that I can remember, and so I thought this would be like a cute little variety to add to all of these hot peppers. And then lastly, I have the cayenne pepper. These I grew last year as well, and made some like dehydrated red pepper flakes from them, and I've been using those in the kitchen, and that's been really great. So just wanted to repeat that experience. And then this other pile here, I ordered so many seeds from Baker Creek that I got a ton of free seeds. I got 2 of the purple basil. And this one I did try and grow last year from a plant I got at the store. Twice it just died on me, and I have no idea. It was right next to my normal basil, and that was doing fine, so I will have to do some better research on what to do with this purple one. This one is lemon bee balm. This is not the picture of the plant, but that one I will plant along with my other bee balm, and hopefully that'll be a nice little variety as well. This is a dill bouquet with a nice man in a hat. I don't eat very much dill, so I might put off planting this until a year when I have more space, because this year with my limited space I really want to dedicate it to things that I will grow, that I will eat a lot of. And this last one is a purple Russian tomato, and so I will probably plant this. I was thinking about the single seed challenge set by Mr. Scott over at Black Gumbo Southern Gardening. Sorry, I can't speak today. And I am thinking that since I wasn't planning on growing this in the first place, but now I have it, that this will probably be my 1 seed for that challenge. And so when it's time to start planting out the tomatoes, I'll be sure to make a video starting that challenge. All right, guys, so that is my 2020 garden. I'm growing all of this in 2 beds and a ton of containers. I have a 4x4 bed and a 4x16 foot bed. So I'm going to be practicing a lot of high efficiency, probably a little higher density gardening this year, so that I can fit everything and see how it goes. I will definitely be utilizing my container space to the fullest of its ability. I think all of the hot peppers will probably end up in containers this year. But I'm gonna do everything I possibly can with the space that I have. And I hopefully will be successful enough to show that you don't have to have like rows and rows of raised beds to get a really good variety of stuff in your garden. And with that, I'm going to sign off and say happy gardening. I will stand up tall with my face to the sky and realize that I'm perfect the way I am. I won't let them get the best of me. I'd rather stand out and just be me. I'd rather stand out and just be me. I'd rather stand out and just be me. Thank you guys for watching.